WrestleLost. It's WrestleLost. Can you believe it? King Bad God. Oh. Whoa. I see that, JR. It's triggered. It's Johnny. It's Drew. Can you believe it? It's going to be a slobber knocker. As they say, anything can happen on WrestleLost. Welcome to WrestleLost, folks.
Oh, yes, Sister Dan is here. It's the WrestleLost Derbycast.
The sniper.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to WrestleLost. Okay, I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant real quick. And this is from what we were talking about right before I hit go live. Restream. What the fuck is happening? So, okay. Johnny couldn't find his way in because they changed the layout. And then when normally the things I do in the hour before we go live is edit the title, put in a description, do all that shit, you know? If I need to upload any video clips or get any tabs open of shit I want to share, that's what I'm doing. Right now, when I hit go live, it's like, oh, do you want to put in the description? Yeah, beforehand, not in the moment. I only have 20 seconds. Can't type it out.
I mean, you can. Does it give you the option after we've done live?
No, hold on, let me try. A little bit. No.
Say,
No, it doesn't.
What is a StreamYard?
I know, right? Like, what the fuck is happening? Okay, just a little tech issue at the start that we had there. But, like always, here's Johnny.
All right, got a few things to cover this week. So I've heard that, well, Linda McMahon is going around telling people that ever since, hold on, Tony Schiavone is a little too loud.
that might be Andrew.
No.
Because I have it on as well, but I don't think mine is that loud.
Well, anyway.
Is it better?
Yeah. Can you still hear it? Can you still hear it? No, can Andrew still hear it?
Barely.
You can turn it up a little bit. I don't want to take it away from you. But Linda said that is telling people that ever since Vince left WWE in January, that his health has started to decline, deteriorate rapidly. I don't know exactly what that means. All she said was the reason people haven't seen him out in public is that he doesn't leave the house much anymore. I'm thinking that all the stress from all this whole trial and the federal trial is starting to get to him, and that's why his health is declining.
Look, I said it to you when we saw this during our lunch. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. Die, fucker. Die. Look, you might deserve at this point, with all the shit that you've done, all the shit that comes out, and everything that you're going to, put us all out of our misery. Just come on, man.
He is pushing 80.
He'll be 79. He'll be 79 next Saturday on the 24th of August, which, if I'm not mistaken, is also the anniversary of the passing of Bray Wyatt.
The anniversary just passed like 5 days ago.
Oh, it was. Oh, okay. I thought it was like the 24th or 25th. Okay.
Mm.
Well, at least he didn't pass on his birthday. Okay. But awkward segue. So on June 25th, we lost Sika Anoa'i from the Wild Samoans. And unfortunately, yesterday we lost Alpha. Although So while the Samoans are no more, at least here on Earth. So rest in peace to Alpha.
Yeah. So I think it was so he passed away yesterday, which was Friday.
Yeah,
The day before, someone started speculating about him unfortunately passing away. And his daughter put out a message on that person's account that said, don't start speculating. Don't start spreading rumors. It's not true. He might not be in the best of health, but it's not true. He's still here with us fighting.
yeah.
So debunked it on the spot. She said he was still alive. But then the following day he passed away. So, yeah. Until the family says anything, don't start no shit. But yeah, unfortunately, he did pass away, and the Wild Samoans are no longer with us. And the only thing I could say is, other than sending our condolences to the family, the only other thing I could say is, in due time, whenever they're all right with it, I would like to see like a 2.0 version of the Wild Samoans. There's plenty of family members out there who are pro wrestlers. So, in memory of them, I would love to see something like that done. But yeah, we got to give them their time.
I've heard something crazy like between Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu, they have like 12 kids.
I
Well, no,
wouldn't
Roman
put
has-
it past them.
Roman has 5 kids, including 2 sets of twins.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure the exact number of how many kids Jacob has, but I've heard it's a lot.
There's 12, that'd be 7.
Yeah. Yes.
Doing the math.
There's no shortage of Samoans.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And twins do run in the family. We have to do so.
Yeah.
True. But,
And-
but that's rare though. They have two sets of twins from the same father.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, I don't want to throw like the rumor stuff out there. This is just what I would like to see. I would even go as far as talking to the Usos because, you know, the Usos name, I would say it's tied into a lot of betrayal between them both because they've gone at each other quite a bit. They've gone against each other quite a bit, but they've always came back.
Yeah.
So maybe this next time that they come back together, instead of doing it under the Usos name, you just do it under the Wild Samoans name as a tribute to them. We know it's the Usos. It's just under a different name. I would be fine with it. But yeah, that's way down the line. It's obviously not going to happen right now. But yeah, our condolences to the family, man. Wild Samoans are gone. It's rough.
So now here's some contract news. It was reported this week that Randy Orton has renewed his contract with WWE for another 5 years. So it means he'll be under contract with them until 2029. Yeah.
This has to be like it, right?
Yeah, it should be his last contract.
Because
You never know. You never know how long people last today.
Well, no, but I mean, he's already had major back surgery.
yeah, that is the only reason
So
I'm
did
saying
Sting,
this
but
has
then he
to
got that procedure.
Yeah. I mean, anything's possible, like you said.
yeah.
He's only 44, so another 5 years before 9.
Just a year younger than me.
Yeah, but the only like I'm just thinking about the injuries he's been through, and it's something I've brought up before, and I'll bring it up again. You got to think about the quality of life that you want to live.
Yeah.
After wrestling, and with the injuries he's had and the surgery he just had, you really have to think about it. I want to see him more if he's able to, but I also need him to be all right for his life after wrestling.
And this past Sunday in the UK at the Rev Pro event, MJF defended the American Championship against Michael Oku, who's really popular on the British indie scene right now. And it's been reported that both Michael Oku and his girlfriend Amira are both expected to sign with AEW. Not only that, but he's expected to make his first appearance at All In, possibly during the MJF Will Ospreay match.
CMJF, that's what you get.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you go do an interview with Wrestle Talk. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. It's a badass and fucking hilarious interview. This is what happens when you go on there and you can't even get your opponent's name right. It's not Michael Obu. It's Oku. Okay.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Yeah. And I thought the last PLE at SummerSlam, we saw Jacob Fatu injure his foot while diving off the top through the table onto Cody. A lot of people are speculating that it's not a real injury, and Sean Ross Sapp was taking questions on his Q&A the other day, and someone asked him is it possible that Jacob is out right now because he can't get into Germany because of his felonies? And Sean said, well, you may be onto something. So that may be the reason why they pulled that injury angle until after Bash in Berlin.
Well, he did come out last night wearing a boot.
That's
that's
what I was about to say.
Yeah, I mean, he's still making appearances, but he's not like injured.
Okay, I see what you mean. Here's the only thing I'm gonna say about it. If you can't take him over there because of his issues that he has, don't have him come out yesterday on SmackDown.
Right.
Because
does that make it look like he's good enough to be out there?
Yeah. That just makes it seem like he's good enough to travel. So if you're not going to be able to use him at Bash at Berlin, don't have him come out.
Unless they're going to write him off even further before Bash in Berlin.
I mean, if they have that plan, okay, it can work. But if they don't give us like a reason as to why he's not going, storyline wise, I wouldn't have done it.
I mean, that's all speculation anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know for sure.
Yeah.
I just thought they made it look like he injured himself so he couldn't interfere with Roman doing his thing.
Yeah,
and you know, we saw the Street Profits win the #1 contender match last night. We'll see if if Tangaloa is going to take his place in that match or not, or what. I think that match is. I think it's next week.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah. There's a lot of questions with Jacob right now.
If so, then that means they still have the Freebird rule.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's I don't know, man. It's a little crazy that situation.
So, did you hear that Kelly Kelly is interested in coming back to WWE?
Don't muddy it.
Because Raw was in Austin this week, and they showed Candice Michelle was in the crowd. She lives in Austin, and they said Michelle McCool was also backstage. And I guess Kelly saw this. She said she would like to do it, uh, but she wouldn't. She would only want to come back on a part time basis. She wants. She has twins. Speaking of twins, she has twins, and she would like for them to at least see her wrestle. And but she also wants another kid. So we'll see if if she said she had a good relationship with Triple H. So we'll see if they can ever make that happen. I wouldn't mind seeing Kelly back again.
Yeah, she could do one or two matches like Trish did here. End of the
Yeah,
year?
yeah. I mean, she's already been in 3 Rumbles since they started the Women's Rumble. So.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing her either. I just don't need her like taking the spot of someone.
Here we go.
Main shit, But if she's just gonna be like a manager or wrestling here and there, that's fine with me.
I'm just gonna tell you, she wouldn't be taking someone's spot because if they want her back, they're gonna put her in the spot they want to put her.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be meant for anyone else but her.
All right. Well, we'll see what they decide to work out.
First of all, Raw had a 3-hour fucking show with a 9-minute woman match. That's how much they care about their women. So there's not much wiggle room.
True. Unfortunately, true. Yeah, there's a lot of time for both companies, and a lot of people are always going to bring up that situation of there should be more time for women, and I get it. Yeah, it's true. There should be having more time on TV.
Okay, they had a 9-minute match, but they also had an opening segment. They had several backstage moments too, like that whole opening. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, with Rhea opening segment.
He was about to spoil a moment, I think.
No, I'm just saying they have opening segments and backstage segments too.
Yeah, well, no, I was talking about mainly the wrestling though.
Well, I know, but still,
Yeah,
it's not like they're keeping them off of TV.
Yeah,
But they are also involved in other storylines, like with Judgment Day with Liv and Rhea.
yeah.
Riv and Leah.
Yeah, Riv and Leah is what I said.
Riv and Leah.
It happens.
Yeah, been there, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would at least want like 2 women's matches a week on both shows, like 2 on Raw, 2 on SmackDown, at least.
yeah.
So
That's
the
what
fact
AEW does, though. They give you 1 woman's match a week, usually, on each show.
but we got 3 hours here, though.
Yeah. Well, at least with AEW, they have two different women's champions on the same show, so they can do 2 different angles.
Yeah. Maybe one day we'll get more matches from the women. But.
Just watch Glow. It's all women. Oh. Or Wow.
Yeah. Glow was over 30 years ago.
I know, but they have the Netflix series. On.
Yeah.
Wow. This match is breaking down. Oh.
Wow. Speaking of wow.
There's a shitload of people out there.
We got the Iron Claw going.
I don't have I never have Collision turned on. I was watching it after. So, speaking of Collision, tonight is the last night of the Arlington, residency, the series before All In. Wednesday, Dynamite will be in Cardiff, Wales, which they haven't said what time it's going to be on yet. I was hoping they would tape it live, so that way it would come on here during the day in the U.S. But I don't know about that. But they did make an announcement about events next year, and they've announced that in 2025 they're going to hold a pay-per-view in Australia. Yes, yeah, they said they're going to hold a pay-per-view in Australia. Also, in 2025, on July 12th, 2025, they're going to have All In Texas.
Fuck. Yes.
They made the announcement this week, but the Australian announcement was a swerve, by the way. They made the announcement that July 12th, 2025, All In will be here in Arlington at Globe Life Field. And I know there was some outlets going around saying it was AT&T Stadium, but no, it's Globe Life Field.
Yeah.
Tony Khan made the announcement here in Arlington. Mercedes Monet spoke about it here as well. And Tony Khan did say that they're still bringing Winners Coming to Garland in December. But that would probably be the last time they would come before All In. Now, I've heard people speculate because in 2026 they plan to go back to London for All In. I know I've heard some people speculating that maybe this is because WWE is going to have SummerSlam at Wembley next year. I don't believe that because I think they did say earlier in the year that they were going to do SummerSlam in Indianapolis next year, and that next year might be the first 2-night one. They might not wait till 2026. Yeah,
I think they would have to wait until 2026 since that's what Hunter said. But anything is possible, you know?
yeah.
But-
But anyway, we're getting All In next year.
Hell yes. Already signed up to get the pre-sale shit.
Yeah.
Because we want to get the first round of tickets.
And they'll probably, I'm gonna imagine they'll probably start doing that around the time of Winners Coming.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. I would think they are. So I just hope they're kind to us, money-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's something we really have to take into consideration as well. But for now, I'm just focused on it's going to be here. I'm excited for it. We're going to get tickets.
Yeah.
As long as there's some available whenever we go to get some, which is during the pre-sale or the general sale. Hopefully the pre-sale since I signed up for it.
Uh-huh.
We're going to get some.
And this is going to be AEW's first stadium show in the U.S. I know I've seen a lot of people online saying, "Oh, but they run Arthur Ashe Stadium every year." Arthur Ashe Stadium is like just like an arena with that doesn't have a roof. And besides, tennis is not a real sport.
Yeah. Agree.
So yeah, this will be the official first stadium show in the U.S. for AEW. Hopefully, first of many.
Hope so, man. You start off here, and you see how that goes. You see what kind of a turnout you get, which everything is bigger in Texas. So fuck all you haters.
Yeah.
And yeah, then you go from there. Whatever you decide to roll with, wherever you decide to do next.
Then you can book AT&T Stadium.
Hell yeah.
See, for a typical like baseball game, you fit 40,000 in there, which is that's what the building is. Uh, so next month, Freddie and I will be going to Globe Life Field. We're going to go see Smashing Pumpkins and Green Day. We'll get a feel of what the stadium will be like in an event that can house more than just 40,000 because it's a concert, so they'll have plenty of room on the field for people to sit and mosh pit and all that. And a wrestling event in the stadium is similar because you'll have seating on the field as well. So I would say in that stadium, counting the seating on the field, probably fit about maybe 70,000. Whereas AT&T Stadium, you could field over 100,000 easily.
Hell yeah, easily 100,000.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna get the feel for it. We're gonna get an idea of what it can sound like, what it can feel like,
Yeah.
what it can look like, even because it would be a pretty similar setup.
Right.
So yeah, I'm excited. Now 2 shows in the same venue that we're gonna go to.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited, man.
Yeah. Like I was telling Freddie, it'll be I'll be going to Globe Life Field twice in less than a year, and they won't be for a baseball game.
Yeah, because if anybody was going to go out there for a baseball game, it's Johnny because he's the big baseball guy of the bunch.
Yeah. So one more thing on that. So July 12th, that's going to be in the dead of summer. The good thing about this stadium is that it has a retractable roof. So I imagine the roof will be closed on that day.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, it's our first baseball stadium for the Rangers with a roof.
Yes, yes. For years
Set in the hot sun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been to plenty of games where it's like over 100 degrees.
Last time I went wasn't even for a game. It was for a tour of the stadium, and I was in elementary school.
I took one of those tours too back 30 years ago when at the old stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, not okay. Not Arlington Stadium. No, and it was
the ballpark.
The first year they opened the ballpark, I went on
Okay.
the stadium tour. Yeah.
Okay.
I still have pictures of that somewhere.
Yeah, mine was at the ballpark
I've
too.
seen games in the Arlington Stadium.
I did too. I have too. Yeah, I did too. Yeah, I remember one time I went with my church youth group, and it was pouring down rain that day, and we had to sit in the literal metal bleachers that they used to have back in the day. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I've been there.
Looks like we've all been there.
Yeah. So, Freddie, did you have anything to add to the news? I thought there was something you said you were gonna.
Not really. So I have some stuff I want to show,
Okay.
but I want to save that for the very end. I want to go ahead and get into the moment.
Okay. Well, before we do that, then let's end on another light note. So, did you heard the interview that Logan Paul did with Dominic Mysterio on his podcast?
Yeah.
Dominic actually brought up the suicide force in Japan as if making it sound like Dominic didn't know. He was since they just went to Japan. Dominic was asking questions like, "Have you ever been to Japan?" and just other similar questions like that. Knowing that Logan Paul has I guess it's a certain ban over there.
Yeah.
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 But I thought it was funny.
It was, but nah, I got some other stuff I'm gonna bring up, but I'm saving it for later on.
All right. And we can move.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into our moments of the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Johnny, get his moment for WWE, and once again, my dog is barking for covers. So I'll be back.
Spoiler alert, though.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I actually did enjoy. So the first 30 minutes of the show was actually taken up by the Judgment Day and the new Judgment Day, which by the way they're still going to be called the Judgment Day. They were going to rename them Street Trash because of what Gunther was saying to Damien, but they got a lot of fan backlash about that. So they're going to stick with Judgment Day and they're just going to bring up the term Street Trash. But so Rhea came out and so opened the show, and she talked about what happened at SummerSlam and the betrayal, and Dominic came out with Liv. Dominic was told Rhea that he didn't like having to call her mommy. That Liv calls her daddy. that uh, that Liv and it's ironic what he said, because he said Liv doesn't treat me like a little kid. Liv lets me eat chicken tenders whenever I want to. She lets me play video games whenever I want to, and most importantly, Liv helped Dominic beat Rey Mysterio, which what Liv didn't do. So
Yeah, she did. In the mixed tag match with Liv and with Ray and Zelina, he finally beat Ray.
What are we trying to clear up here?
So we were talking about the Dominic portion at the beginning when he was telling that Liv doesn't treat him like a kid.
Yeah.
And how she helped him. Unlike Rhea, Liv helped him beat Rey Mysterio, and Andrew was just pointing out that Rhea and Dom did beat Rey Mysterio.
No, Liv and Dom.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
sorry.
That Rhea never helped Dom beat Ray.
Right.
Liv did. But I wanted to see Rhea was really close to giving Dom the Riptide. She had him up. She had him up too, but then he escaped, and but then Damien came up behind them and to attack. So right now it's Damien and Damien and Rhea versus the rest of the Judgment Day. And we're actually, speaking of mixed tag, we are going to get a mixed tag next week. We're going to get, which no, it's not next week. It's in Bash in Berlin. It's Damien and Rhea against Liv and Dom, which I think is good because it's going to lead to some singles matches, like I was saying last week. There's speculation that the Hell in a Cell match is going to be between Ben and Damien. So I think it'll be a good match. Hopefully, they can break the mixed tag rules and Rhea can finally get that riptide on Dom.
I mean, they already teased it, like you said. So I think it does happen during the match.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad they're doing this mixed tag match.
Yeah. My thing on all this is, I actually think Rhea and Damien are the bad guys. They just
they don't seem like it.
Well, I know because everybody's cheering for him.
Yeah.
But Rhea's the one that initially hurt Liv on purpose with the arm. But when she does it back, when Liv hurts Rhea, she's the bad guy?
And then if you're gonna focus on what people are like bringing up on TikTok and shit,
I know, but if you think about it, Damien also went all because he claimed to be the leader, and wasn't Judgment Day all about there's no leaders, we're all the same?
Well, yeah, that's what Finn said.
Right.
yeah.
So I'm on Judgment Day side. I'm sorry.
You're just blinded by Liv, but that's fine. I
What's
get
your point?
that.
What's your point?
I mean, who isn't?
True. We're put in a tough position because we like both of them. Like we love a little bit of Rhea and we love a little bit of Liv. We'd love a lot of bit of Liv actually, if I'm be real with you. But yeah, we're put into one of those situations where we'd love to cheer for both, but unfortunately we can't. But yeah, it's gonna be a weird thing to see how people react during that mixed tag match. But since we're talking about Dominic, and we've also spoken a little bit of him being on Impulsive, did you hear the other thing he said on there about what was one of the plans being thrown around for whenever they were going to do the custody of Dominic stuff back in the day?
They wanted to hang him above the ladder.
Yeah, they wanted to hang him above the ring like he was a Money in the Bank briefcase. That's what they wanted to do. That was one of the ideas. Can you imagine little Dominic hanging like a briefcase?
So wait a minute. I'm sorry. I was my sister was talking to me. So you're saying that Dominic, they were actually going to be like it was like a Money in the Bank match, but instead of the briefcase, Dominic was hanging.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of the ideas that they were throwing around for.
Could you imagine
Dominic hanging?
a little 8-year-old kid just hanging?
But
The
they were
whole
going to put like one of those climbing waist things on him where he's supporting
Yeah.
everything. And
Okay. Oh, okay.
It would have been too risky, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been too risky.
I mean, now, go ahead.
Yeah, now go ahead. Fuck, hanging from his neck. Who cares? That's the kind of heat he got. But yeah, back then, nah, you wouldn't have been able to make that.
Hanging from his web was.
No comment. I don't want to get into that conversation. But yeah, you wouldn't have been able to do that back then because I think a lot of people would have had issue with it.
Yeah.
Too much danger for little 8-year-old Dominic.
Would have had CPS all over.
Yeah, and they don't want that shit. But
No.
yeah, that was one of the plans, but they just went with the ladder match. So yeah, they saved it.
Yeah.
But now that we got Johnny's moment in there, I'm gonna go over to Drew and get his moment.
I'm actually going to take 2 moments from 2 different shows and tie them together.
Okay.
First of all, we had Otis and Tozawa facing the Creed brothers in a Texas Tornado match, which the Creed brothers ended up winning, but there was like 2 spots where injuries could have happened. First of all, when Tozawa dove through the ropes and his feet caught and he basically did a head plant straight down. And then when the Creed brothers picked up Otis and did like the brain buster or whatever, and Otis nearly fell on his head. Those 2 could have turned out way different, those 2 moments.
Yeah.
But also, I think WWE missed an opportunity here because they lost that match. But then the next night on NXT, Oba Femi had an open challenge for the North American title. Otis answered. because we saw them face off on Raw. It was a great match, but Obi Femi ended up retaining. Could you imagine what would happen if Otis had won the North American Championship? Come on, they have a chance to push this guy even further than he already. And he is he's probably the most powerful, one of the most loved characters.
Yeah.
In WWE right now.
Yeah, and
everybody's rooting for him.
Yeah, he's like this decade's Daniel Bryan.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody loves him. He's got wrestling moves. He can do the caterpillar, for God's sakes.
Because I'm thinking of all the stuff that they dropped, the Mandy Rose storyline, that when he won
the money in the briefcase and they took that from him.
Yeah, when he won the Money in the Bank, they did nothing with him, and then they just had to take it off him. What they fired his partner in the heavy machinery, Tucker.
Right.
So yeah, he's had
a chance to make it all up to him, give him his first singles title. I don't know if he would ever won a tag team title or not.
They may have been NXT tag champions.
Yeah, but they missed an opportunity here. I would have put the title on him over Obafemi. I would have, because I think it would have boosted Alpha Academy too. They'd have done that.
Yeah, but I think right now they're too more concerned than giving Obafemi a push in NXT.
Yeah, my connection got a little bit spotty there. I think I'm trying to do too much on my PC, especially since that's where I'm running Collision as well. But at least we didn't lose connection.
Just turn on your TV.
No, I don't want to. Because right now I would have to flip it and change the input, and it's just too much right now.
You know, my TV has not changed channels since last night. Rampage.
All right. For my moment, it's not going to be what you think. There wasn't a big Wyatt 6 reveal or anything big happening with the Wyatt 6 this week.
Just a little interview.
Yeah, just another little video, which was still good. It hit the emotions a little bit with Bo Dallas as well, but I was expecting something else to happen, but it didn't. So I'm going to run with a different moment and let you know what caught me by surprise. Because people really love the glow. So to have Blair Davenport beat Naomi, I thought was a good choice.
In her hometown.
Yeah, that came as a surprise. It was her
hometown.
Yeah, Orlando.
Yeah. I was just surprised. I'm gonna keep my moment short and simple. I was surprised. Going into that match, I expected Naomi to win.
Yeah. But talk about giving people a push. Give Blair Davenport a push. I mean, we've seen her for wrestling for years when she was just Bea Priestley.
Yes.
Yeah. So we know what she's capable of.
Yeah. And she hasn't really had the greatest of runs on the main roster. Like she was really appreciated in NXT.
Yeah.
Like they did a lot for her in NXT, but just like it seems to happen all the times with a call up, they kind of just go up there and start losing to everybody.
Or they disappear. I mean, look how long it took Odyssey Jones to show up.
Yeah. So either you disappear or you just get lost in the shuffle and just lose a lot. So I hope this just isn't a one-off for this week. I hope it's a bigger push for Blair Davenport. And that's just what I want to see.
So I know next week on SmackDown they have a 6-woman tag. The threesome from WrestleMania, Naomi, Jade, and Bianca are going to go against Blair Davenport and the Spooky Witches or the Unholy Union. Alba and Isla.
Fire. Island.
Iron Dawn. Dawn of Fire or whatever.
On fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Barry called him last night.
Yeah. I'm just happy she got a win. And like I said, I hope it's not a one-off. I hope they let her build off of this and move on to bigger and better wins for her. So, yeah, we'll see where they decide to go with that. Like I said, my moment, short and sweet and simple, man. Just respect Bea Priestley. Know what she can do.
I want
And-
to bring one thing up.
Hmm?
One thing real quick. Did y'all see the opening of SmackDown? Where Nia Jax came out with the guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. With
Notice they wasn't carrying her. They were rolling her along.
I didn't want to be that guy.
I'll be that guy.
Therefore, I didn't say it. But
I'll
yeah,
be that guy.
they did not break their backs.
yeah.
They rolled her down to the ring.
Yes.
And then they walked her to the ring.
Down the ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
like, why didn't you roll the little throne all the way up to the ring so she could just step off onto the ring apron? That
Yeah.
would have made more sense.
Yeah.
Because then she could have probably slipped and fallen on her hole again.
Oh. My hole.
No, my hole. But yeah, I saw that, and sure, it happened. It was a choice. I think having her working with other people makes it a little bit more tolerable. If it was just her, I wouldn't be able to handle it. But it was fine. It was fine. But yeah. So now that we've gotten our moments for WWE, I'm going to go back to Johnny and get his moment for AEW.
The main event for Dynamite this week was Swerve against Wheeler Yuta. He wanted to prove to show Danielson what he had to look forward to at All In. He wanted a proving match since Danielson had his against Jeff Jarrett last week. And the match itself was fine. We knew Swerve was going to win in the end. But after he did his little he did what Danielson does with the anvil, the hammer fists, and that caused the ref stoppage. But after the bell rang, he kept going, and Danielson was there in the crowd in the front row. So he ran into the ring to stop him. Swerve left the ring. He grabbed the mic and Swerve pretty much told Danielson that where he was sitting in the front row, that's where he expects his daughter to be sitting at All In, so she can witness Swerve retire Danielson, and she can get her wish. Where Danielson said he wasn't going to wrestle anymore after she turned 7.
Yeah.
And then Swerve surprised him, came back in the ring, and gave Danielson an house call, left him laying in the ring. And I'll just add a really quick add that the match preceding the match, they had a really, really good video package of Danielson to the song "Good Riddance, Time of Your Life" by Green Day. Second Green Day reference this podcast.
Yeah.
And apparently it's also come out that this is actually the song that Danielson once played at his funeral.
Yeah. Because I think it was Tuesday whenever that came out.
Yeah, we were at the gym and you mentioned it.
Yeah. So it came out that that's the song that Danielson once played at his funeral. So I was like, all right, maybe a very long time from now, and that is a personal thing that we're not going to see.
Yeah.
Because then that's on them. That's not for us. That's for him and his family. But then they did it here. They used the song on that video package. And I was like, I really hope I'm not the one that maybe felt a little bit emotional
Oh yeah.
during that video package. But then it was coming out that other people also felt the same way. So I'm glad that I was not the only one that felt that way. So, yeah, it was a good use of it.
So now I'm not. I mean, we're 6 days or 7 days. Eight. Yes, 8 days out from All In, and I don't know. I don't know if Danielson's going to win the title and maybe go on a little run to Arthur Ashe and then retire, or is this, or is he going to retire, win the belt and retire, or is Swerve just going to straight up beat him? I don't know.
Or on another scenario, is Birdie going to be the ultimate heel and throw in the towel for Danielson so she could have his dad at home?
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Because from what I'm hearing, and from what they've said, she is going to be there.
Yeah. Her, and I'm sure Brie will be there too.
Yeah. They're both definitely going to be there, and are they going to have some sort of involvement? They're definitely going to have the camera on them.
Oh yeah,
but we'll have to wait and see in 8 days what is going to happen. And your guess is as good as mine. I have zero clue about what is going to happen. But yeah, it's going to be real interesting, man. So now that we got Johnny's moment in there, I'm going to go over to Drew and get his moment for AEW.
I'm going to go to the match preceding his moment, which was an AEW Tag Team Title Championship match between the Young Bucks and the Acclaim.
Yeah.
It was a great match all the way through. Both teams had multiple opportunities for a pin, but it came down to one point. The referee took a bump. Nick did a low blow, and then they grabbed some chairs. And when they did that, FTR came out to try to take the chairs away.
Yeah.
And when they did, the referee came to, and he saw FTR holding chairs with Young Bucks down and disqualified the Acclaim. So,
and then Daniels, Adam. Oh, I was going to say Adam Pearce.
And then
same difference.
FTR and the Acclaim kind of get into it, fighting over, hey, you cost us the title, you cost us the title. And at the back, Christopher Daniels once says, well, what we need to do now is have a championship contenders match on Collision tonight, and the winner is going to take on the Young Bucks at All In. So now we got that to look forward to tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because you help each other at some point, but then you are against each other when it comes for the titles. So I like the back and forth.
But I think we might end up just having a 3-way match at All In.
Right, because I think the Young Bucks are going to interfere in tonight's match.
Yeah, or they're going to get a double count out or
something.
Yeah,
kind of like the Christian match from last week.
Yeah. So the Young
that turned into a 3-way.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if they want to do 2 3-way. They could.
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
That way you
Yeah,
can just
yeah,
move
because
people as
that's
you
a
can
yeah,
all in.
because that's a 3-way.
Yeah, it's a 9-way then.
So the Young Bucks are going to put themselves at a disadvantage.
Right. Yeah, because like in any of the 3-way or triple threat, the champion doesn't have to be involved in the win in the pin.
Yeah. I want to see them go down that road. See how they would handle that triple threat match. So, yeah, sure. We'll see what has to happen tonight, or what happens tonight. But yeah, I could see that happening. So, my moment for AEW is also going to be straight to the point. There's not really much I want to say about it because I think we're going to get more surprises and more good matches from them down the line. Top Flight versus Eminem.
MX,
MX,
not Eminem. That's a different team.
but someone said it that way. I was making a joke.
That's Slim Shady. Oh,
Yeah, not Shady.
Not Melina's group.
Yeah, Madden and Mansoor.
Yeah.
I just like that they have this spotlight on them.
Yes.
Because even though they had a little bit of a spotlight in WWE, I think this is bigger and better for them. They're in a much better spot here in AEW.
And I also like that they took that formula, like they're not really maximum male models, but they kind of are.
Yeah.
And they're still running with it, and now it's working now.
Yeah. Now it's working. So, yeah, I just expect to see a lot from them because I know they were doing the ROH route, but to see them like on Rampage.
Yeah, they've been appearing more on Rampage and Collision.
Yeah, to see them more in that, I'm excited to see what else they decide to do with them. So, yeah, that's just the moment I wanted to bring up because, yeah, I'm happy to see them here, and I'm excited to see what all they're gonna do.
Yeah, now I've seen they picked up the win last week. They got the loss last night against Private Party, but I think that's only because Leo Rush is hanging out with. Well, no, never mind. That's a different match. I got my teams confused.
Yeah, they were against Top Flight last night.
Top Flight, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're out there now.
Yeah. So Top Flight beat them, and Leo Rush is hanging out with Top Flight right now. So they're getting kind of pushed too.
Yeah. Yeah. They're getting a lot. They're going to get a lot of good time out there, a lot of good moments on screen. And yeah, I can't wait to see where it ends up for them. So, hell yeah. Good on that MXM.
Yeah.
So, there is.
in trouble.
So there is a video I want to play real quick. I didn't have it queued up before, and I have to go get some groceries in real quick that were just left outside. Damn delivery services can't pick better times. You know what that is.
They haven't been out long, have they?
No.
Okay.
No. I got a message like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to play this video real quick since it's something we talked about earlier, and I'll be back again.
The world with this job. I just came back from Japan last week.
Great place.
Like,
Must be nice.
It was really nice.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys had fun.
We had a blast.
Yeah.
We've been hoping to go there. For some
You guys
reason,
haven't
we
been to
have.
Japan?
Well,
You've never been? There's a great.
I had
like,
prior obligations.
No, you gotta go, dude.
This last time I had prior
No,
obligations.
dude.
He's
You
been
gotta-
really busy. He has been busy. He just hasn't had time to go there.
Can you go?
Bro, Dom, what do you think this? Yes, I can go to Japan.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
No, I can go to Japan.
I didn't know if you were like, shadow banned or something.
Excommunicado.
Yeah, excommunicado.
Come on, excommunicado. Oh, no, I'm not excommunicado.
Dude, I
I
heard
didn't know if you were put on a list or something.
Dude,
like,
he is. Somebody
No.
told me one time he has to talk directly to the emperor. I'm not even kidding.
No,
WWE
I've never-
can pull some strings for you.
100%.
I've never said this before, but my rule was if I went back, I'd like to be invited back. And I haven't gotten the invite yet.
Who are you trying to get invited by?
Probably my best bet is the WWE, no?
I mean,
Be a real heel there.
we get invited. Oh yeah, you would, dude. Especially if you show up with the hat.
Bro, stop, Dom, stop. That was too far. That was actually too far, bro.
I'm just as a heel,
That was too far, bro.
as a heel. But anyways,
That'd be
back to the
insane.
back to the world with.
It started playing it again.
That was funny, especially when
Yeah.
you grew up in the hat.
Yeah. Now that was fucking hilarious. Like I love that I haven't seen many clips come out from his Impulsive interview. The only one I've seen is that one and the one where they were talking about the custody of Dominic match.
Yeah.
So I'm glad Dominic decided to bring that up because that could give them further fuel in the future for a match. Maybe somewhere down the line, they can
Well,
do.
no, they also brought up talking about being the worst, most hated tag team in history if they decide to team up.
Yeah,
Well, they could team up and then break up.
yeah. So
They
maybe
also
they
talked about
team up.
Logan joining Judgment Day now that Damien's gone.
I mean, they do have Carlito. So
Yeah.
if Carlito can be in there, why can't someone like Logan be a part of Judgment Day? But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. So had to show it. So I know before we went live, I asked you guys if y'all had seen anything about Braun Strowman this week. So here's my question, or at least something I wanna see if y'all can guess it. He got a new car. It's new to him. So I'm gonna give you 2 guesses each. What is Braun Strowman's new car to him?
What's it to him?
New to him.
I know, like a couple of years ago, he had that '87 Monte Carlo that he really loved.
Yeah.
Or the late '80s Monte Carlo that he really loved, and Miz and Morrison kind of trashed it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go something really crazy like the late '70s El Camino.
No.
Is it a Pinto?
No.
Or I'm gonna go like
Close.
a Pinto is close.
Like a Studebaker?
No.
Oh, good lord!
Is it one of those like 1980s like station wagons?
Not quite.
No, I'm thinking something very, very small for such a big guy.
You're thinking right.
A Mini Cooper?
Did he get
It
a
might
Fiat?
be around the same size.
A Fiat?
A Fiat.
No. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and show it. Braun Strowman got himself a 94 Honda Civic hatchback. And here it is. He's calling it Project Get My Big Ass in This Little Car.
All right, a little walkthrough of the Honda Civic hatchback that I just got. It's got a Fuel Tech computer in it, the fancy shifter, race seats, full roll cage, fuel cell, electronic AC in the back, all-wheel drive conversion.
How the hell is he going to fit in
It's
that?
got some goodies under the hood. Needs a couple little things. We got to upgrade the axles, gears in the transmission, dog box. I'm going to put a precision turbo on it. You know, I love my precisions. Couple other little things. Gonna have to do some fabricating to get my big ass inside the roll cage inside of it and whatnot. But this should be a fun little car to drive.
All right.
All right.
So now that I've shown that, a lot of people under that same video started commenting, how are you going to get into it? We need to see you once you're able to get into it. So now we have those pictures. He actually got into it. And it is fucking hilarious.
It's a big fucking bird, but quarter pound of patties, it's a big, alright.
Big old beef ball.
Quarter pound of patties, it's a big fucking bird, but quarter pound
He
of
got
patties,
in there.
it's a
There's
big,
no
alright.
room at all. Pretty sure he got
Quarter
his,
pound of
he
patties,
has
it's
his
a big
head tucked
fucking
in.
bird, but quarter pound of
I'm
patties,
sure it
it's
does.
a big, alright.
Yeah. That's like me trying to get into Nissan
quarter pound of patties, it's a
350Z,
big, alright.
which is what I wanted to buy myself
Turn it
before.
off now.
Yeah. Which is what I wanted to buy myself before I got my truck. But I didn't because I am too tall for that car. And if I was too tall for a 350Z, Braun Strowman is definitely too tall for this Civic hatchback.
Yeah, he's 6'8".
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So if you've been wondering what Braun Strowman's been up to, buying little cars that he can barely fit into. That's what he's been up to. So, yeah, just a couple of things I wanted to bring up and to show that I found hilarious. So, yeah, it's just some random shit that I wanted to bring up. And before I lead into our what in the match was that, I had a match in my mind that I wanted to show, which was following along the lines of what we showed last time with Drew. Yeah, it was Joey Janela versus the Invisible Man. That's what I was going to go with. But then when I went to go load it up, I saw another match that I decided to go with instead.
Uh-oh.
So this is our what in the match was that? So the one I haven't watched it. So I'm going to watch it with y'all and my reaction is going to happen. We're going to go back to a weird time of social distancing. This is a social distance rules match. Joey Janela versus Jimmy Lloyd. Yeah. This is when the pandemic barely started.
Well, there we go, baby. Social distancing match underway here between Joey Janela and Jimmy Lloyd. Both men keeping their distance like they're supposed to. Handshake. Don't break that 6 feet barrier. Good handshake between these two men. Looking for a lockup here. Strong lockup between these two men. Oh, this is a test of strength. This is about how much pressure you get on him. Oh, headlock by Jimmy Lloyd. Really wrenching on it, really switching it. That's that muscle Jimmy Lloyd has. Shoot off. Tackle! Big shoulder tackle. Make it a pair. Repeat, drop down. Japanese arm drag. Foot sweep covered. Only a 1 count. Sweep covered. Only a 1. Double drop kick. Double front flip hip hop, and we have a face-off, ladies and gentlemen. J. Roach would be saying right now, we are doing the grass, ladies and gentlemen.
6 feet.
Both these men facing off, going toe-to-toe already. Oh, Janela going for another handshake. Oh, a dastardly kick. Big punch. Make it 2, 3. Oh, head whip almost. Where's he looking for? Shin kicks Jimmy Lloyd out of the ring. Watch out, John Cena. Thank you for supporting us. But Janela looking like maybe he's going for a dive right here. And the crowd behind him. Now maybe thinking this one through. I guess fucking great last words. Oh, Enziguri by Jimmy Lloyd. Oh, going up top. What could this be? Oh, crossbody. 1, 2, only a 2. You gotta get that pressure on the shoulders, Jimmy. Come on, maybe hook the leg if you can. What is Jimmy looking for? Ready for Joe to get up. Oh, big shot. Oh, Joey's not happy with that punch. Returns fire. Oh, big shot by Jimmy. Oh, checking if there's blood. Big rear back. Oh, big punch. They're just swinging. Oh, this is a slugfest, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, whoa. Hey. Whoa. Thank you. Oh, my God. He had referee click. Holy crap. He has a measuring tape. We need to maintain 6 feet here, ladies and gentlemen. We do not want to get shut down here in El Paso, Texas.
Right here.
Oh.
Right here. We're good?
Great referee work. Usually in these, combat sports referees usually suck. Chris leaving. Oh, trading. Oh, they're slugging. Clay Guida, Diego Sanchez right here, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth. Crowd on their feet. Which one will fall? Double clothesline, and both men are down. Holy shit. This is Austin Chance raining out here at the Performance Center at GCW. Which man is going to be able to get up first and, take advantage of this position?
Oh, they just let anybody on commentary now?
Oh, Alley K here, IFHY member. And now we're going to do dual commentary in the social distancing match. What is this? Oh!
Super kick!
Shades of Shawn Michaels. Post Jesus.
Joey's not going to
Oh, Janelle Sassenach. Oh!
And Jimmy's not going out without a fight.
Both men going. Oh, that one. Rock Joey Janela.
He's still standing.
Oh, the hair tie has come off. Big super kick. Oh, stagger Jimmy getting held up by the ropes there. Oh, a big heck you.
Stay on him, Jimmy. This is it. Capitalize, Jimmy.
Oh, another super kick. Oh my God. Oh my God. Reverse Hurricanrana. 2, only a 2. Both men going back and forth, super kicks into a reverse Rana. Joey Janela thinking what he has to do here, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary friends.
Is Joey going on top?
Looks
Oh,
like,
just kidding, he's getting a chair.
He's getting a chair. Holy shit.
Not like this.
Wait. Yeah, come on, Joe. We got to sanitize chairs. We're not trying to get anybody sick here. Coronavirus is a very serious thing, ladies and gentlemen. It is slowly taking over this country. We need to do the right thing. Sanitize, stay the fuck home, and enjoy watching IWTV live at GCW. All right?
Make sure you donate to the Indiegogo link. All proceeds go to support us in these trying times.
Oh, God! Oh!
Especially if you just got to buy a chair.
Oh, my God. A sanitized chair. That wetness from the sanitized rack makes it a little bit heavier, a little more impact. Wait. Oh. God damn it.
Well, I don't know if you know this. That sanitizer burns. It's not just a chair shot. This is almost like taking a flaming table at this point.
What is this? Wiping it clean. We all know.
I'm eating a sandwich. I'm sorry.
It actually smells really good. That sandwich fucks hard. Sanitizing the chair, Jimmy Lloyd. Oh, tosses the rag. Oh, God. Oh, straight to the head. Shades of Sabu. Oh.
He's up. They're both still up. This is
Janelle looks punch drunk almost, trying to figure out where he's at. Oh, he didn't wipe it off. What are you doing? Oh, God. We got to get Jimmy tested. Oh, shit. Janela firing up. What is he going for? Oh, boot. What is this? Canadian Destroyer. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Only a 2. Hell, I can't believe this. Oh, he's getting a door. What does this door say? Sal Pal? I don't know what this door says. I see money signs on it, so dollar bingo. Oh, wiping on the door. Jimmy Lloyd taking care.
What does this door say?
I don't know, but big boot. Oh, make it a pair. Irish whip. Oh, puts on the brakes. Oh, bicycle kick. That was his 6 feet. Oh, Jimmy puts on the brakes.
Wait, guys, before I do this, hey, you gotta buy the new Orange Crush book. This book is fantastic.
He's right. That Orange Crush magazine is great. I too have a spread in there. Go check it out.
And please buy it.
Yeah, support our friends, everybody. What is Janela doing? Oh, tackle! Oh, through the door! This has to be it! That is it, ladies and gentlemen! Joey Janela gets the victory in the social distancing match. What a matchup!
The winner of the social distancing match, the bad boy, Joey Janela!
When I saw social distancing match, I didn't think that was a thing. I know, like, COVID start time was a weird time. Yeah. But I never heard of this happening.
I saw like a clip of the beginning on TikTok where they lock up, and that was about all I saw.
Okay.
So I knew it existed. I just had never watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
But that match kind of highlights a couple of things to me. How athletic these guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're doing these moves without the help of the other guy.
Yeah.
And that kind of goes hand in hand with like Joey Janela versus the Invisible Man. That's all Joey.
That's all Joey.
Yeah.
And most of that was all Joey and all. What was the other guy's name?
Jimmy Lloyd.
Jimmy.
Yeah. So.
And it kind of shows some of the secrets too.
Yeah.
Like the punches when they stomp and stuff, how it makes that noise and stuff.
Yeah.
And
the sound of like there's an actual impact when there really isn't.
Right.
Yeah.
It highlights that. Plus, but it also shows how athletic these guys are and how trained they are to do these moves.
Yeah. That's why I decided to go with it, was because it was Joey Janela versus the Invisible Man. And then right underneath it, that match was there. So I'm like, well, we already showed one Invisible Man match. So we might as well go this different route, and I would save the other one for later. But yeah, it just goes to show how talented these guys are. So.
And I actually watched last week's match. It was hilarious. The one y'all showed last week. It was hilarious. I know I missed it, but I watched
WLC.
Yeah, the WLC. It was great.
Yeah, it was great as well. Yeah, there's plenty of.
I love when they brought up the step ladders.
Yeah. When Hornswoggle was like, no, that one's too tall, bring in the smaller one. He's afraid of heights. Yeah, it was really good.
And the mini tables and everything. That was funny.
Yeah.
But the best part of that whole match was the mini announce team.
Yeah. Micro Cole.
Agreed.
Micro Cole.
Micro Cole. I can't remember all the names they used.
I think it was Jerry Smaller.
Jerry Smaller.
Yeah, I think it was Jerry Smaller.
Weeby L.
And WBL.
WeBL. Yeah, that's right. That's what it was. Yeah, there's gonna be.
They weren't bad.
No, it wasn't. It was a really good match, but that's more of the type of match you would see. Like, and I made this comment last week when I showed it. That's the kind of match you would see more in like a lucha libre style in Mexico. That's what I used to watch a lot whenever I would go over there to visit my cousins, and they would be watching lucha libre. You would see a lot of that. So yeah, it was pretty hilarious, but also pretty awesome at the same time. And that's what a lot of these matches on this list that I have are. They're off the wall. They're not your normal shit you would see, but it's amazing after all.
Yeah, it's like I said, they're so bad, they're good.
Yeah, they're so bad, they're good. But yeah, man, there's going to be lots of good shit going down this weekend still, and also throughout the week. I can't wait for it, man. It's going to be some really good shit going on.
Wednesday in Cardiff is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, because there's still some stuff that they could set up.
Oh,
or
and
clear up
stuff
for
they got
Wembley.
stuff they got like Okada versus Claudio.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
'Cause-
you have Tony Storm going to face Saraya for her title before Wembley.
Yeah. So there's lots of great things to look forward to coming into this week. So yeah, it's going to be really, really good. But like always, if you have any questions or comments, wrestleoff@gmail.com, WrestleOff on Facebook, and don't forget to give us a follow and a sub here on Twitch and on our YouTube. And don't forget to give us a follow also on our TikTok at WrestleOffPod. So hope everybody enjoys the rest of their weekend, and see y'all next week.
See you next